look inside the new luxury hotel now open in the Pocono Mountains. A day on the Delaware with Bri and Dee, followed by a whitewater rafting adventure down the Lehigh. Then back on land at the perfect place for family fun this summer. And catching a show at one of Pennsylvania's most historic performance venues.
Dinosaurs taking over the largest outdoor water park in PA this summer. The update to the farm, putting on a decade-long performance now with its own barn and performance space. Visit the charming cottages at Babbling Brook near the soon-to-reopen National Park site. And a Pocono Perspectives with the Wayne County farmer and commissioner, all on this July's Pocono Mountains Magazine. Hi everyone, it's Jim Hamill here with Pocono Mountains Magazine in July, and we are high atop Skytop Lodge here in the beautiful Pocono Mountains in summer. And we've got Bri joining us in just a moment. Right behind me, we got Dee.
Hey everyone, like Jim said, there's so much to do outdoors in the Pocono Mountains, which we're going to show you during the show. But you should definitely meet us at the Tricky Triangle for NASCAR weekend, July 12th through the 14th.
And that'll be Saturdays, Explore the Pocono Mountains 225, and Sundays, Great American Getaway 400.
It's going to be a great time, and from one of the oldest resorts in the Pocono Mountains to the newest. On a past episode of Pocono Mountains Magazine, we showed you the progress in store at the Swiftwater, the new luxury destination here in the Poconos. It is now accepting reservations and open, so we wanted to give you a little look inside. After much anticipation, the Pocono Mountains' new luxury destination, the Swiftwater, is now open. In the hotel's grand lobby, you're greeted by the owners in art form, plus an elegant check-in area and 10-foot chandelier.
It's very grand, very luxurious. You just feel class. It just exudes this feeling that's hard to describe unless you walk through yourself.
Among the variety of room options are these private plunge pool suites. A concierge level includes exclusive access to a concierge lounge on the top floor and upgraded amenities.
Every single little touch and detail with just the wood tiles and the showers, extra high water pressure, really just tremendous finishes, all black fixtures, beautiful, beautiful custom-made mattresses that are exclusive to our properties.
Downstairs, the executive meeting room is great for business. And for pleasure, a cozy garden patio awaits just steps away.
We're in the heart of the Pocono Mountains, so we needed to make this feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, but you're in the middle of everything. And that's what we're trying to do here.
Enjoy the swim-in, swim-out pool, heated to 90 degrees year-round.
If it's the middle of the winter, you're gonna feel just warm in there. The snow will be coming down. In the summer, it's just great. You kind of sit, relax.
Let the concierge team at the Swiftwater curate your daily outings in the Poconos, whether that's outdoor adventure or something serene. The hotel is stocked with products from local small businesses, including Pocono Soap, Mocha Origins, and Pocono Mountain Maple. Even the custom wallpaper in each room, this water wall monogram, and the stunning artwork in the lobby were brought to life by area artists.
We're locals. This is my home. I love the Pocono Mountains, so I want to uplift the community. I'm a big fan of a rising tide lifts all boats, and I think that, what we're doing here is really going to bring awareness and attention to this as a true luxury destination, a luxury market.
The Olivette offers an on-site elevated dining experience for breakfast and dinner, open to overnight guests and the public. Dine indoors or al fresco.
A lot of the dishes are personal to us. We have a culinary team that has been picked from literally around the country, and we wanted to give them some autonomy. What foods excited them? What's something of their childhood?
The Olivette specializes in craft cocktails and the martini experience, with tastes from around the world.
But we'll offer a classic gin martini, olives, vodka martini, slightly dirty, and then Vesper a la James Bond. We decided to play with some of the classic traditional offerings of martinis and give the public a taste of these old world classic drinks.
For family fun, food, and fire, Dasaki is just a short walk away. Another Trapasso family creation known for its fresh sushi and hibachi. Back inside the high-end hotel, no design detail was overlooked. From the front desk, room temperature and lighting can be adjusted so you arrive to ultimate comfort and relaxation after a long day on the hiking trails or ski slopes. Even the comment cards for guests to leave feedback are made of plantable wildflower seed paper, so you can take home a piece of the Swiftwater.
Grow with us as we grow as a business.
And we're ending things with a little breakfast here at the Olivet. Cheers, Dante. Thanks for showing us around.
Thank you.
And start booking your stay at theswiftwater.com. With the Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strunk.
Check out this prehistoric summer right here at Camelbeach this year. 35 plus lifelike dinosaurs right here for families to check out all season long. Find out more about that story coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
A Day on the Delaware with Bri
and Dee,
coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine. Pocono Mountains Magazine will be right back. But first, let's check out how the Poconos have been making the news lately.
A Monroe County borough is set to become a true historic destination. That's our top story tonight on the BRC 13 News Hour. I'm Marie Johns.
News 13 told the story of history being marked in downtown Stroudsburg. An organization called Go Collaborative is researching the history of local buildings and businesses, creating and installing special plaques to share those interesting facts with visitors.
Lucan's Farm Resort near Hawley dedicated its new solar panels. The new 155 kilowatt system is expected to save the resort more than $20,000 a year and create enough energy to power 15 homes. All made possible by a USDA grant secured by Congressman Matt Cartwright, and the project led by Seeds.
And it never would have happened without the help of Jack and Seeds. He played an instrumental role. It wouldn't have been possible to go through with the financial and all the paperwork, and it was a massive endeavor, and he did it all for us. So.
Tourism is taking the driver's seat this month during Pocono Raceway's big NASCAR weekend. The Pocono Mountains Visitors Bureau has returned as entitlement sponsor for Saturday's NASCAR Xfinity Series, the Explore the Pocono Mountains 225. For Sunday's NASCAR Cup Series, Pennsylvania and its new tourism brand will be in the international spotlight for the Great American Getaway 400, presented by Visit PA. Get your tickets for all the fun July 12th through 14th at PoconoRaceway.com.
Hawley is painting the town. New banners adorn the poles along Main Avenue and other parts of town as part of a months-long art project, a collaboration between the Downtown Hawley Partnership, Wayne County Arts Alliance, and AM Skyer.
So we put out a call for art. We received 169 submissions from 70 different artists and had to narrow that down to 22 that were then printed on heavy vinyl, so they could be printed on both sides and mounted on the poles around Main Avenue and some of the side streets in Hawley, Pennsylvania.
You know, these might be small towns,
but they have a big town feel. Our small towns have fashionable boutiques like the Apple Tree.
and families are gonna love stores like Dunkelberger's Sports Outfitter. I think my son's gonna love this.
Our small towns are big on feel. Find us at PoconoTelevision.com. When kid stuff was kid stuff. Remember those days? We do. What? Visit PoconoMountains.com.
Hey everyone, it's Bri
and Dee, and you may see us together for a lot more adventures, but today on our first Bri and Dee adventure, we are
bringing you along for a day on the Delaware, and Edge of the Woods Outfitters in Delaware Water Gap is getting us hooked up. It's one of the great adventures you could have this summer in the Pocono Mountains.
But first we need to get geared up, so we're gonna go do that, and we'll see you back here in a minute.
Hi, I'm Chuck Cooper, owner of Edge of the Woods Outfitters. Well, we grew up in Delaware Water Gap. We opened our business in 2007. We felt there was a need for an outdoor outfitter in the village of Delaware Water Gap. Here we go, guys. We're going to Give everybody a life jacket for the trip.
I'm so excited at it. Me too.
Our business offers primarily river trips. Canoes and kayaks are the best vessels for this section of river, as it is lazy river paddling and fantastic for people of all abilities.
Thank you.
Folks that want to pile into one watercraft with their whole family and float down, do a lot of swimming, they can enjoy this rafting trip. You don't have to worry about any dangerous rapids or anything that's beyond your ability level. It's a fantastic trip for families and first timers. I think what keeps people returning to our area is the beauty of the Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area. If you come out here, your 10 minutes gets you right to this beautiful national park, and you know, you can spend the day floating down without any of the stresses of your life. You're away from it all. You're in a wilderness area that's not too far from the car. So it's really an outstanding area because it's so accessible wherever you're coming from. You can get here very easily. We can get you on and off the river very quickly, and it's family-friendly activity.
Woo!
Little rapids, maybe class 1, a little bit of bumpy water just to make it fun and exciting. Nothing that's gonna throw you out of the boat or anything. Water's a little low today, but it's nice and crystal clear. It's warm, it's great for swimming and paddling and fooling around. You know, you can be out for an hour or two, you can be out for all day, or even a multi-day trip with camping along the way. Well, after the end of our trip, we end here at the town of Portland, Pennsylvania. You're going to want to stop here on the Portland Walking Bridge and get some photos of the river. This is one of the best places you can get pictures of the Delaware Water Gap and the river. You get to walk right across the river here, traffic free. Outstanding photo op for you and your family after the trip. We've got a gift shop here in Portland if you want to stop in, grab a drink or a snack. We've got gift shop items, hats and t-shirts. We've got bathroom facilities for our guests to use at the end of their trip. Nice shady place for you to wait for pickup, and we load the boats here, run you right back to our location, Water Gap. It's a nice, easy drive.
A fun day on the Delaware. Thank you again to Chuck and Edge of the Woods Outfitters for having us today. I think it was a great way to kick off our first Dee and Bri adventure together.
I know, it's exciting.
But we're not done yet.
Nope, and while we're here in Delaware Water Gap, we're going to check out some of the shops and eateries. Right here in town, there's also access to the Appalachian Trail. You have historic tours not too far away in the Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area. More hiking and biking, so learn about all the things to do over on PoconoMountains.com.
Thank you again for watching. This is Bri, I'm Dee. Stay tuned for a lot more adventures with us.
See you next time.
Hi folks, Jim Hamill with Pocono Television Network. We've got the Kibblers here from Albrightsville. Little guy here is ready to check out Dino Beach here this summer at Camelbeach. And guess what? There's a trail that leads them right in here. Check it out, guys.
Oh, come on, look at the trail, look at the dinosaur trail.
Let's go find out all about these lifelike dinosaurs here for the summer at Camelbeach. No extra cost for people enjoying sun and the fun right here at Camelbeach. Come on along. All right, now we're at Camelbeach. This place is the largest outdoor water park in all of Pennsylvania. And this year, something special. Molly Coneybeer is here to tell us all about Dino Beach this season. And the Kibblers over here, they're gonna have a great time today, Molly, because you have 35 lifelike dinosaurs right inside the park here, and some of them move and make noise.
Absolutely, and it's, you know, why not? Because we're always here to have a little bit extra fun here at Camelbeach, and everybody knows that. Our guests know that, and we needed something a little extra this season, so of course, why not over 35 life-size animatronic dinosaurs in the water park?
They range in all kinds of sizes, all kinds of dinosaurs, and it's just this great way to enjoy summer fun and have something added to that, because kids love dinosaurs, right?
Absolutely, and we have some signage and things like that around the dinosaurs with some fun facts, so you can learn. You can come here and pick up some new knowledge.
Some of the most fun you'll have all summer here with no added cost.
No, that's it. This is all included. This is just a part of your day ticket or your season pass.
All right, let's go find some other ones. We're
Let's
gonna
go.
take a little walk.
Absolutely.
Whoa, Molly, check out the real lifelike nature of this T-Rex right here. I'd be so freaked out if I was coming along here and I didn't expect this, but thankfully people know they're coming to Dino Beach.
Hey, I'm freaked out as an adult. Doesn't matter, and I know that they're here. So
the size of those teeth, too.
Yeah, so everything is accurate to the best of everyone's knowledge who studies dinosaurs.
And the size of them too, comparative to like how big we are. We could go down to this T-Rex. This thing towers over us, so kids are probably in awe of seeing these things.
The T-Rex existed in the United States,
right,
in Western USA, and you can learn that on these little signs here.
So the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous periods, that's 250 million years ago, but in 2024, Dino Beach right here at Camelbeach for the entire season, running into September.
Yeah, you know, it'll be here the entire season, so we typically close around Labor Day.
Cool, show us another if you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure, let's go.
Molly, I would have thought this is a Triceratops, but oh no, 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 no.
No.
This is not a Triceratops, folks.
It is a Cosmoceratops.
So its head moves, it makes noises, it really provides people with an idea of not just its size, but a baby Cosmoceratops. If kids want to get their hands dirty, there's a fossil.
Yeah, absolutely, fossil dig pit over here.
Whoa.
And we have little paintbrushes, and kids can hop on in here and, you know, feel like a real-life paleontologist.
Look at this, guys. I think I'm uncovering something here for the first time, considering we're here on day 1 in June. Molly, thanks for having us. We're gonna go find some families who are having some fun out here and some other kids.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, have fun.
Yep.
See ya. We got Chris and Christian here from New Jersey. You guys are enjoying Spinosaurus here. Guys, what do you love about the dinosaurs on top of one of the coolest water parks around, huh?
They're so big, right, buddy? We like looking at the teeth. Oh. We like to see the animatronics, how they really moved.
This is a Triceratops, Christian.
This is a Triceratops, bud.
That's a monster, isn't it?
You see his teeth? Look inside. Is he an herbivore? He eats plants?
Thanks for joining us here on Pocono Television Network. Enjoy the rest of your stay here at Dino Beach or Camelbeach, all right?
Appreciate it. Thank you very
Pleasure.
much.
Thank you very much. We'll see you in a bit.
Okay, take care.
So while we are just chilling with some Pachycephalosauruses here at Camelbeach all summer long, we want to invite you to come on out with your whole entire family. Get to camelbackresort.com to find out the ticket prices, when this place opens, and how you can enjoy some of these prehistoric creatures all summer long right here at Camelbeach. This has been Jim Hamill for the Pocono Television Network.
A hidden gem full of tons of activities for you and your family, coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
Hey there, next stop on the Pocono roads is Babbling Brook Cottages here near Milford. They've got 5 cabins here. We're gonna tour them coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine. You're not gonna wanna miss this welcoming site and its hosts with the most.
This edition of Pocono Mountains Magazine is presented by St. Luke's Monroe Campus and East Stroudsburg University.
We started this concept of lake art probably about over 10 years ago at Wally Lake Fest as just a vendor, and people were stopping by. We had some t-shirts, some hats, and some mugs just to kind of begin with Lake Wallenpaupack related items. Everyone kept asking, where's your store? Where's your store? And people were like, they were so excited about what we were offering there at the time. And we were like, we don't technically own a store. So that was kind of like an aha moment that perhaps we should open up something small of a gift item oriented nature featuring the lake. Everything in the shop is either concepted or designed by me, so it's all my personal creative background. It makes it such a great place to come visit for people to leave with great memories and great items like from lake art.
Looking to get the kids out for a day of fun and not sure exactly where to go? Costa's Family Fun Park has something for the whole family. So I'm here with Lori, General Manager of Costa's Family Fun Park. So Lori, tell me a little bit about the business. You've been here a pretty long time, huh?
Yep, so I joined the park here in 2004, and when we purchased this, it was just a much smaller park. Since we've had it, we've added all kinds of activities. It's a great place for families. If you want to have fun in the Poconos, Costa's Family Fun Park is where it all starts.
So you were saying lots of activities that you guys have added, so tell me a little bit about that.
Sure, so miniature golf is a long time tradition here in the Poconos. Yeah, and we brought in a brand new miniature golf course when we bought it. And then we've added bumper boats, water slides, we've expanded the go-kart track, we've added laser tag, virtual reality, gem mining. So a lot of fun things have been expanded when we came on board.
You have a little bit of something for everybody.
Definitely. Grandmas and grandpas to the littlest of kids.
So you have dry activities and water activities.
Yes, so we're not a full-on water park, but we have 4 water slides as well as bumper boats. When you come to Costa's, you have a choice of purchasing a whole package if you're planning to spend the day, or you can just purchase 1 or 2 activities. So for example, say you're here having a great time, you bring your family up, the little kids want to have a good time.
They want to do everything.
They want to do everything. So buy the wristband package for them. But maybe grandma and grandpa just want to watch the kids and join in just on a mini golf game. So we'll sell you just a mini golf game for the people that just want to do 1 or 2 things.
I feel like that's perfect for families who don't want to do everything they do.
It is. It's a way that you can have a budget while you're here. If you say, hey, we're just going to go enjoy a couple of things, or it's a way that you can involve people.
Affordable fun is always good for families.
Definitely.
Should we go check out some of the activities?
I think that's a great idea.
Let's go. Wait, I need water.
Let's put out the fire. Put out the fire. Oh, up there.
So this is my cousin Doris. So Doris, I know you've been here before with the kids and with the grandkids and your sons. What do you love about Costa's and why do you keep coming back?
I love it because it's family oriented, very clean, and there's lots of things to do for kids at all different ages. Even the adults can have fun. So
you guys have fun?
Yeah, I love driving the go-karts. How about you?
So Carter, what do you love about coming here?
Mini golf.
Mini golf? What else?
And the batting cages.
The batting cages and laser tag because you won. No, I had a blast today with you guys, so thank you so much for coming. Thanks for sharing your experiences, and I think we should go play some more stuff, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Lori, thank you so much for having us today. I had such a blast, my cousins had a blast, our friends had a blast. Like, you guys have a lot to do here.
Thanks so much for visiting us. That's what we want everyone to know. It's a great place for family and friends to have a great time.
So now I see why people keep coming back.
Yes, over and over. We expect to see you again soon.
Oh, we definitely will be back. So if people have never checked you guys out or know anything about you, where can they find you?
Yes, please visit us at costasfamilyfunpark.com, or we're on Instagram and Facebook at Costa's Family Fun Park.
All right, thanks again for having us. I'm Deanna Fontanez for the Pocono Television Network. See you next time.
Hi everyone, it's Jim Hamill and welcome to Babbling Brook Cottages here near Milford in Pike County. This is Bear Claw Cabin, one of 5 historic cabins across the property here, which overlooks George Childs Park, which we featured on a recent episode of Pocono Mountains Magazine. It is reopening this summer, and so this is a perfect place to bring couples, families. We're about to meet the owner, Lamar. He's a character. He's going to show us around here. We're going to see what it's like inside Bear Claw.
Hi, Jim.
How are you, Lamar?
Welcome to Bear Claw Cabin.
Thanks
Come
for
on
having
in.
us, man. Check this out, guys. Wow.
This is the original cabin built by the Weber family. It now can sleep up 5. Fully equipped cabin, full kitchen. This property is almost 100 years old. Same family built all the cabins. It was a little family retreat.
Okay.
Now I get to share it with guests like you.
You've had it since 2020, and I love that you're keeping the historical aspect and the rustic aspect of these places, but you've got the full-on kitchen in here where you can, cook and prepare meals and really enjoy your time here, whether or not it's a time in the springtime, summertime, or the fall time. And even you've got this really cool older image here as well of this cabin back when.
Everything supplied: towels, paper goods, sheets, blankets, high-speed Wi-Fi, cable TV.
Running water.
Running water, hot and cold.
Seems like, a kind of place where you'd want to have the windows open at night so you can just get that fresh air here in the Poconos, right?
Absolutely, and every cabin you'll see gets decorated completely differently, and seasonally all the decor changes. Now we're on to what we call Fireside Pines.
Nice.
It is the only cabin with a indoor wood-burning fireplace for our guests. Picture window.
For the rustic view, especially coming outside here, you gotta scope this out.
So Christmas in July, held in Milford. This year it'll be on July 20th. Okay. There'll be events all over town.
Nice.
Mostly everything that you can do is free. And yeah, we just have a love of the holidays, and we're gonna show you a little taste of that, what we call the toasted marshmallow. And we have it already ready for Christmas.
All right, please, Lamar, after you. Oh, Christmas time is here, folks. Would you look at this? Christmas presents under the tree.
Not for you.
No, not for me.
So each cabin comes with their own Weber gas grill for outdoor grilling.
Great.
They have their own private fire pit.
Whoa.
I supply all your firewood, as much as you'd like to burn. And when possible, I try to set up your fire pit as you see here.
Yeah.
So you check in, grab your lighter, and start your fire and start relaxing right away. What you see through there is Child's Park, just a stone's throw away, and what the original family developed this land for is to have access to Child's Park. And this cabin here is called Snuggler's Notch.
Yeah.
First cabin built in 1935.
Wow, nearly a century ago.
We call this Snuggler's Notch because of its tight quarters.
Sure.
But it allows for a great snuggling.
Bathroom on the far side.
Bathroom.
Situated here. Yeah.
Guests love this for the full set of basically panoramic windows all season long, all year long. You get different views of spring, summer, you get the falling leaves, and then you have your falling snow, which people really enjoy.
Lamar, we are now at the Cozy Cove with a couple mugs here, Babbling Brook Cottages on them. And this is a common space where people can enjoy outside of the 5 cabins here. But where can people find out more if they want to book a stay?
You can go right to the website at babblingbrookcottages.com. Everything, videos, photos, rates, calendar, everything that you want to find is on there.
Fantastic. We appreciate you having us here on Pocono Mountains Magazine. Folks, get here, make sure you get in one of these cabins, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Jim Hamill, for Lamar, for the Pocono Television Network. Thanks for watching.
A historic venue where you can catch performances this summer. Coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
Looking for an adrenaline rush with a splash? We've got you covered. Coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
He's trying to get people to know how to watch PTN.
This should be easy.
Uh-huh. He thinks that streaming happens in nature.
How do we sell PTN?
Cable?
Broadcast.
Newspaper.
Streaming?
Streaming. You can't stream a vacation, but you can stream PTN to plan a great one.
Find the PTN app everywhere that you are.
It's the most fun you'll have all year.
It's the 162nd Wayne County Fair.
August 2nd through 10th, 9 days of fun for everyone.
There's 26 ride attractions and an awesome kiddie land with even more action.
$12 is all you pay to ride the rides all day.
See animals, exhibits, and daily music too.
There's truck pulls, magic shows, racing pigs, and dinosaurs to boot.
Pay one price, only $12. Nice.
August 2nd to 10th, the Wayne County Fair, Honesdale, PA.
Visit WayneCountyFair.com today.
Hello everyone, Brianna Strunk with the Pocono Television Network here at a historic venue in the Poconos where you could catch performances for all ages throughout the year. Welcome to the Shawnee Playhouse! From rehearsing for a show with an all-kids cast and student crew, to a full house days later for My Fair Lady the Musical, the stage stays busy here at the Shawnee Playhouse. David Arsberger is a second grade teacher by day, taking center stage by night.
Shawnee Playhouse is definitely like a home. It's definitely like a family here. You have your day job and then you come here at the end of the evening and you just feel like everything melts away and you can just be the character.
But what girl?
Sarah McCarroll has a similar story as a school psychologist with a passion for performing.
The Shawnee Playhouse is very special. The connection that you can feel with the actors and the audience is very palpable.
This unique and intimate venue hosts year-round shows for kids, adults, and families. There's also sensory-friendly performances for an inclusive experience. It's a place where the area's top talent and those in training come together as one.
We have a children's theater program, we have children's camps, we have cabaret series that we perform, we have adult productions, we have Tony Award-winning plays, all sorts of Pulitzer Prize-winning work we do, the scripts from New York, a lot of things, classics, brand new works, original works. So there really is, it's a huge gamut.
Downstairs, the original black box theater, designed for smaller acts, is now used for read-throughs, storing set pieces, and preparing costumes. Speaking of costumes, there are thousands of pieces representing every era. We also got a behind-the-scenes tour of the set construction area and the prop shop.
Here's your dishes and your flowers. There's about 1 million canes, flags, bottles, books. I know that it looks very messy, but it is actually organized chaos.
The Shawnee Playhouse was built in 1904 by C.C. Worthington, who also constructed the iconic Shawnee Inn and Golf Resort just down the road. Originally called Worthington Hall, this building was a gift to the community and served as a town hall. A group of local actors and actresses known as the Shawnee Players also performed here until World War II. In 1943, Fred Waring purchased both properties and renamed this the Shawnee Playhouse. Known as the man who taught America how to sing, Waring and his nationally known band, the Pennsylvanians, held choral workshops and recorded their famous radio show from the Shawnee Playhouse.
When I try to explain who Fred Waring is to a younger generation, I always say we wouldn't have American Idol, we wouldn't have any of these television shows without Fred Waring. He was really the very first live entertainment television show. Before the Lawrence Welk Show, before Hee Haw, before Ed Sullivan, all of that, it was the Fred Waring Show.
The Kirkwood family, who now owns the Shawnee Inn and Golf Resort, took ownership of the Shawnee Playhouse in 1978. At that point, it was vacant and in disrepair. The Kirkwoods restored the Playhouse and had it placed on the National Register of Historic Places until an arsonist destroyed it all. With community support, the community theater was rebuilt and is celebrating its 45th season.
So much of the theater that's performed in this area has to be done at a high school or a college. We are one of the few venues that is specifically a theater within the next hour radius. So that makes it really unique for us.
Tickets are affordable, and whether sitting in these seats or singing on stage, both actor and audience involvement help keep history and the arts alive here.
The moment I step on this stage, I pretend that I'm on Broadway, and I just give the best performance to these lovely audience members here.
Because here at the Shawnee Playhouse, no matter what, the show must go on. With the Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strunk.
Hi, it's Jim Hamill, and a couple of years ago on Pocono Mountains Magazine, we told you about the 10-year-long performance Dream on the Farm, happening here at Farm Arts Collective and Will-O-Wisp Farm in Wayne County. And now, the performers have their own space, a brand new barn, an agricultural center.
Here we go!
This is the most incredible day I can think of in a long time, to have this new permanent space for the farm and for Farm Arts Collective. It just like really elevates everything we're doing, and we're giving back so much to the community, to have this space, a really nice place to work for our farm team who works so hard. And then just to be able to do our activities in farming and food, ecology and art.
What's important about this project is that it helps us communicate the story of farming. So I'm focused literally with my gaze down towards soil, towards plants, towards spreadsheets, towards managing staff, and I don't always have the time to be communicating outwardly to the larger community about farming. This project is about that communication with our community, and maybe even it will travel beyond our community, knowing Tanis and her ability to make connections to tell the story of organic farming.
Dream on the Farm is part of a 10-year-long series of performances about climate change at Will-O-Wisp Organic Farm along the Delaware River.
It's been really a galvanizing experience, I think, for the community and for our actors, and we're also farmers. A lot of the people in our company are also working here at Will-O-Wisp Organic Farm. To have this space that it's so climate controlled and so dependable, you know, like we'll always have lights and we'll always have the right sound equipment, and it just makes the work so much more easy, and it also is more professional. Like we're a professional group here now in Northeast Pennsylvania. It's like it's going to become a really important venue, I think, for people who want to do whatever, you know, conferences, performances, and just really looking forward to seeing what this space is going to offer to theater, to education, to farm education, all of those things.
It is that idea of the two-way street, that people are eating our food, understanding the story of it, and then coming here and literally seeing it and having the farm interpreted through art to drive that message home and tell the full story.
Where adventure comes to play on the Lehigh River, coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
At East Stroudsburg University, you will study with cutting-edge technology. You can perform in the classroom, field, or stage. You'll get involved on campus and off. You can have fun preparing for your future.
Now you've got the Poconos in the palm of your hand.
For places to stay and shop.
And stories about the Pocono Mountains.
Go to PoconoTelevision.com to download the app and get the information you need for your visit with us.
If you're looking for an exhilarating way to unwind and have fun with your family or friends, I have the perfect activity for you. Come get in the water and go whitewater rafting in the Poconos. As you can see, I was already outfitted at Lehighton Outdoor Center, which is home of Thorpe River Adventures, who we're going to take a ride with today. Let's go check it out. I'm here with Jerry Jerry McAward, owner of Lehighton Outdoor Center and Thorpe River Adventures. So Jerry, tell me a little bit about how you began this business and what you guys have to offer.
So I'm very happy to do what I do. I came as a guest in whitewater rafting in 1979, and I came for several years. I became a guide and manager, and over the years I've cultivated those memories and make sure that I always keep in mind what new people see every day when they come here to the Poconos. We're a gateway experience into this whitewater rafting thing for many people, so it's important to us to do it right.
So what do you offer for people that have never come? So beginner to intermediate to more advanced?
Yeah, so for that we have 3 different sections of the same river, the Lehigh River. The first one we call Easy Water, and that is sort of, the name is what it says, it's an 8-mile section. And then we do another one 2 miles longer called Intro to Whitewater. And that's a great trip, and it's a really nice rapid in the beginning. And then we do one, the big time whitewater. We run from Rockport down to the Glenanoco site. And that is the premier run here in the Poconos, class 2-3 whitewater, 12 miles, what everyone talks about.
Why don't you guys tell me a little bit about what you love about the river and kind of being out here whitewater rafting?
I love swimming and going through the big waves. Just getting splashed and having a good time.
So you like the pauses of swimming and then when we hit the rapid?
I like how exciting it is, but also like peaceful and like the calmer areas, and you can like really see all like wildlife and nature and stuff.
A little combination of all that, the nature, the sun, the fun, rapids, all of it comes together. Nowhere else like the river. And I just love it.
With your experience of doing this for so many years, the difference of like doing it here in the Poconos, why here in the Poconos? Well, like you said you moved here for like kind of for this.
Well, the commute's a lot shorter than going to Arizona. I think, but this class 2-3 river is the closest river to Philly, New Jersey, New York, Long Island, Western Connecticut, downstate New York. So that's where people come from.
Yeah.
We have a full-service bike shop here, and we do bike shuttles and bike rentals and things like that here. So the rafting, whitewater bike thing is a thing that's done all over North America. It's a common thing. The trails, the D&L trails outside the door, and runs along the entire length of the river that we do. So they are almost like sister activities. For many people, they do both. They come on the day and they'll raft one day and bike the next and then go home very tired.
No, I love that. So like I said, check out LehighOutdoorCenter.com or Jim Thorpe.
JTRaft.com.
JTRaft.com. And social media platforms. Again, this is Jerry McAward for Lehighton Outdoor Center, and I'm Deanna Fontanez for the Pocono Television Network. Thanks for watching.
Meet Brian Smith, not just a Wayne County Commissioner, but also a farmer and family man with a lot of love for this region he calls home. Coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
At St. Luke's Orthopedic Care, you can trust us with your hands, feet, shoulders, hips, and knees. Because healthy bones and joints mean you can do more. You can trust us to recommend the right approach to care, including joint-sparing treatments and therapies. And when surgery is the only choice, we offer options to help you heal faster, including technology-assisted joint replacements and muscle-sparing hip surgery. St. Luke's, the orthopedic care you trust, now more than ever.
Wow, look at it. Darn high.
Step inside Pocono Organics. More than massive fields and greenhouses, farm-to-table fresh, organic produce makes this family-friendly BYOB cafe. With delicious dishes, including nutritious smoothies, big bowl salads, and towering sandwiches. Farm market house-made baked goods and a signature line of jarred products. Makes eating well easy in the Poconos.
You can work together and get some really good things done for your population that you serve. If you just have an open mind, you're willing to listen and have some respect for the people that you work with.
The Pocono Mountains is the birthplace to a Pocono wonderland of untold pleasure.
Winter in the Poconos, clear and crisp.
Called the land of the waterfall.
A recipe for romance.
Brian Smith, chair of the Wayne County Commissioners. What is a county commissioner and why is it an important role in local government?
So that's a big question, right? And everybody wants to know what that is. And basically what a county commissioner is the chief elected official as 3 elected officials in the county that oversee the county budget. And it's really oversight and financial oversight of each department, and to make sure you develop a budget that's a responsible budget and then follow that budget every year so you don't get jammed up during the year with running out of money.
Because the county can't print money, the state can't print money.
Yeah,
right. So you have to really manage very closely. And what services you really oversee a lot of services for county residents.
Yeah, and so that's where, you know, your elected officials actually do become more of just an financial oversight, because as a leader of the county, people should try to look at electing people who can represent them, their needs, their financial struggles, their ways of life, because that bleeds into the decision making of a county commissioner when you're making decisions on what you do with different departments, what different programs you put into place, how those programs really affect the quality of life in the county. And a lot of people don't put together that the programs that we offer here at the county actually do protect our quality of life. You know, we oversee the financials for courts and corrections. We have drug and alcohol. We have children and youth. Children and youth watches over the safety of children, you know, and mental health, early intervention, again with children, behavioral health. So all of these services are in place to keep crime off the streets, keep drug off the streets, keep our quality of life, keep people safe. And it's really to protect your freedoms as an individual, because if you don't feel safe walking down the street or going to the supermarket or taking your family to the movies, your freedoms have been compromised.
I think when a lot of people think of the Poconos, we did a series about agriculture in Wayne County last year, and a lot of people don't realize how important agriculture is to the county. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So, you know, agriculture, if you go back to the beginning of Wayne County, you know, and it started, I guess, back in 1798 maybe was the birth of Wayne County from Northampton County under the name of General Anthony Wayne. And, you know, when Wayne County first started to get people coming to it, it wasn't even county yet. You know, we're talking back in the 1700s, and part of Fort Delaware, the Cushatunk battlefield is out in Wayne County, up along the northern borders of Wayne County, along the Delaware River, and Skinners came in there and started logging, and they were some of the first people who came into Wayne County. And it got to the point where there was a lot of cleared ground, so what people did then is they transformed into animal agriculture, where they started milking cows. Humans have been able to grow numbers that are unbelievable compared to any other species because of agriculture and our ability to grow food and mass produce food, and we can feed our species. So that's what sets largely the human race apart from any other species on Earth. So, you know, and then the evolution of agriculture got to the point where we had 1,700 dairy farms in Wayne County, and has now got to the point where the difficulty and the financial difficulty of running a farm, where we're down to about 30 dairy farms. So it's a big concern, and but it is part of our history. I think in the 1970s, FFA disappeared out of our schools. We now have FFA back in our schools again. I think it's important to teach kids about agriculture again because we need the next generation getting on our farms and taking over and producing food. So that's a lot, I know. But
I remember someone said to me that because of building in Philadelphia, New York, almost the whole of Wayne and Pike County were denuded with trees. Yeah. So I never knew the second part of that story, that's how the dairy farms really rose from that.
The deforestation of our trees has resulted now in reforestation. I mean, through our planning department, we actually have, maps every so often that show that at one point in time it was completely deforested, but over the years, because of agriculture, because of best management practices, because of farms going out of business, the reforestation has got us back to where we have, once again, one of the greatest, renewable resources of all times, and that's wood.
Do you feel that agriculture will always be a big part of the economy here?
Yeah, so, agriculture is an ongoing effort here in Wayne County. I think that, we have an aging population of people who own the ground. One of the biggest obstacles we're going to have to overcome, and it's not just here, it's through the state of Pennsylvania and nationally, is the cost of land. And I like to relate that back to when my great-great-grandfathers came to the United States. They were given land. They had a land grant of 650 acres, but over time, the amount of people there are and the amount of available acreages they are, and that ratio has changed to where land isn't free. Land started to cost money. Land continues to cost more money. And, it's to a point now where if a young person wants to buy a farm, it's almost impossible. They need to have somebody working with them. There needs to be things put into place, leasing options. And Bielecki's, he's a good friend of mine. He's actually growing fish now, doing trout. And takes them to farmers markets, So he's pretty innovative in himself, and it's a good model for young people to look at to be able to get into agriculture and acknowledge that maybe they don't need 300, 400, 500 acres. They can get into agriculture and be productive and be profitable on a much smaller piece of property and then grow from there.
So what's your background? Like, where did you go to school? You've always lived here, right?
My mom worked at Cotta's factory a little bit, and then she was a seamstress in Cotta's department store on Main Street. My dad worked at Moore Business Forums. He was a lift truck mechanic. I went to high school right here in Honesdale. When I got out of school, I couldn't wait to get out of here. I went to Penn State University over in Scranton, and I got a degree in electrical engineering technology. I had an opportunity right out of school to work on nuclear submarines down in Newport News, Virginia. So I went down there, and I was only there a year, and I actually, on a trip home, met the girl that I would eventually marry, and happy to come back home. But, that's something that I think is a great experience for anybody. Get out of your hometown. Learn a little bit about small town life, other places. And I began to recognize come back to Wayne County is probably your best option. I get a little emotional about it, but really it's one of the best places in the world to grow up, work, raise a family, and retire. So I can't say enough about this county.
Because it's a real hometown environment.
Yeah.
And you're safe here. Everybody's so friendly. The experiences are really great. It has a great history.
So, you're asking me a little bit about myself. So, after growing up here and coming back here, I worked at the hospital as a biomed technician for 7 years. But while I was doing that, I also started a dairy farm of my own. My wife and I bought a farm. We milked cows on that small farm for 5 years. I bought a bigger farm out in Damascus. Started to get a couple of school bus contracts. Never thought in my wildest dreams I would ever get into politics. But at a certain point in time, I had, 6 children, a dairy farm, 2 school bus contracts, was struggling financially, because I knew I had to send kids through college. We were making ends meet, but living hand to mouth, and listening to the struggles of the other farmers in the area. There was an election. I started looking at the other candidates that were running. I recognized that I could at least accurately represent the struggles of agriculture. I don't think every commissioner needs to be from agriculture or have that blue-collar background, which actually is the beauty of the county commissioners when you have a diverse group. They represent different issues, different concerns, different populations, and I think we have that. So I ran for election, and the first time I lost by 100 and some votes, and after that I did get elected. I ran again, and in 2008 I became a county commissioner. So I'm in my 17th year now as county commissioner, and still very much enjoy it and feel like it's I have a good application here. And relative to other areas, we have a great quality of life, and the outdoor recreation aspect of living in Wayne County is just second to none. So we're poised for some great things in the future, and I would always, as a county commissioner, rather be in charge of guiding growth than managing a loss.
Well, Brian, thanks for spending time with us. We learned a lot. And we were with Brian Smith. He's chair of the Wayne County Commissioners. He spent some time with us talking about the great things in Wayne County here in the Pocono Mountains. And I'm Chris Barrett for Pocono Perspectives. This can't happen without you. Thanks for watching.
That was just a great interview with Brian Smith, one of my Wayne County neighbors here in the Poconos. And not only is he a commissioner, he's that farmer, and he supports agriculture and agri-legacy of the Northern Pocono.
Amazing. And don't forget to join us for NASCAR Weekend, July 12th to the 14th at the Tricky Triangle.
Thanks so much for joining us for the July episode of Pocono Mountains Magazine. We'll see you again next month. But first, let's end things with the beautiful view here at Skytop Lodge.
All aboard!
You're watching PTN,
the Pocono
Television Network. The Swiftwater. The name is classic Poconos. Upon arrival, you realize this is hospitality you've never experienced. The feeling of chic, rustic elegance surrounds you. High-touch concierge service makes sure your stay is memorable. Enjoy crafted cocktails and savor rich flavors of the Poconos.
Find out what everyone in the Pocono Mountains is talking about at the beautiful Swiftwater. It's all part of visiting Pennsylvania, the great American getaway.